Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Fernvalley Farms Beekeeping channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Vince. If you're looking for beekeeping videos, you've came to the right place. So hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and here we go. What we're going to do, my monster hive sitting right here. This hive, a little history on this really quick. This was a buckfast hive last year. Started out really slow, and then all of a sudden, about middle of June, boy, it just took off. And this thing was just packed with bees. Let it grow, made it through the winter, no problem, loaded with bees. In the spring, looking great, larva, calf brood, blah, blah, blah. I came to do an inspection one day, and it was queenless. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I don't know what happened. I've had a couple of them do this. And talking to other people around the country, kind of the same thing seems to be happening with people, so I'm not sure what's going on. So what I wound up doing, this was the second deep right here. So I had two deeps. I like to do double deeps. This was the second box. This thing was loaded with bees, and it was brood and everything else in here. And like I said, when I came to check it, it was just all they were doing was storing nectar, pollen, and they were capping honey. So I'm like, okay. So what I did in this box down here, I put a new box on. I put a couple of frames from, I forget which hive now. I'd have to go back in my notes and look. I moved a frame of larvae over to here to hopefully make their own queen. Now, I haven't checked this thing in a good month or so, because this box right here weighs like 10 million pounds, and I'm taking this off today. I've got another super here, another super here. I might throw one more on, but I'm taking this off, because the thought of working this hive, it's crazy. This thing is so heavy, it's not even funny. So we're gonna go see what's going on. If there's no queen, if it's still queenless, if there's nothing going on, I'm gonna let them make honey, and I'm gonna combine them. Hopefully they did. Hopefully I'm gonna see larvae down in this box. So let me get my smoker. We're gonna take this off. I'm gonna shake the bees out. I got my blower. I might blow them out, depending on how many are in here. That reminds me, I need my brush. So let me get my brush and my smoker, and we'll get right to it. Get my little wagon unloaded here. This really comes in handy. I built this wagon out of one of my customers was throwing this thing away. I'm like, I'll take it, because the frame was still good. I put some new tubes in the tires. It works out beautiful. Like I said, I'm not sure how many, if they'll brush off pretty quick, but if this thing is loaded with bees, I don't want to just blow these bees all over the place, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. We'll find out. And this hive's always been pretty gentle to work too, so we'll see how they are. But just in case, we'll kind of get half suited up here. They've all been pretty nice lately. If you've seen my videos on my mean hive right there, we're not touching that one right now. I'm really hoping I see some larvae. I see something. I really hate to lose this hive. All right, girls. We got like the leaning tower going on here. This thing is so big. Holy crap. I'll move this camera around to the front once I get in here. Lots of bees up here. Bunch of bees here. See if there's some weight to this super. I know there's weight in this one. Really ain't doing nothing in there. This one I know is heavy. It'd be nice just to chase them all down. Holy cow! This thing is really heavy. Oh my God! like there's a little bit of weight to this one. Not a whole lot, actually. Some. There might not be as many bees in this hive as I thought. Hopefully they didn't swarm. Yeah, they're not doing a whole lot in here. You can see all these new frames I put in. We'll see what they did. This is the frame I put in here. This frame had a queen cup on it. And there's nothing in here. Like I said, if they didn't make a queen, that's fine. I'm just gonna leave it alone. We'll get down to the bottom and see what's going on. Hang on, girls. Well, I sure hope I see something down here. Sure would be nice. Looks like the cluster is kind of right here. At least they're being friendly. Which now that I say that, I'll get attacked. Nectar, nectar, lots of nectar. Well, I hope I see something here. I have a feeling I'm not going to. Pollen. Pollen. Nope, ain't nothing going on in here. Lots of pollen. And it's really a shame. This hive was doing so well coming out of winter. Yeah, there ain't nothing going on in here. Had a feeling. I can just kind of tell by the way they're acting when you observe this hive from outside. Sometimes you can just tell. Nothing but pollen. Nothing. So, let me just go one more here. Just gonna throw the honey boxes back on them, let it make some honey, and then we'll we'll combine this hive with somebody else. Lots of honey. That's all they're doing. That's kind of a bummer. So we're just going to combine this. Not yet. At some point. Where'd that frame go? Oh, there it is. Like, where's my frame? Queenless. And I've tried. It's just been a really weird year for this kind of stuff. All right, let's put this back on. I'm going to throw the deep back on, or maybe, I'm hoping maybe they'll just draw some of these frames out. They ain't really doing much. Maybe if I give them less room, they'll do something. So we'll see. A little bit of weight to this, not much, but where's my my spacer in. Like I said, I had a feeling nothing was going on. Even though they're not doing a whole lot, I'm putting the supers on just for the fact of maybe drawing some frames out. Where's my brush? If you brush bees, just go real gentle. It doesn't hurt them. Some people say you shouldn't do it, but if you go really easy with them, it's not bad. Just go real gentle. Whoa, don't drop the frame. That ain't gonna help. So, we'll just kind of leave them alone. I will combine them, we'll do a video on it. See if they'll draw on any of these frames. Even if I get drawn frames out, a drawn comb on these frames, I'll be happy. If I don't get much honey, that's fine. Okay, it's Queenless. I had a feeling it was. I don't understand. That thing was doing so well. They superseded her for whatever reason. They didn't like her. She was doing great. Now there's nothing in there. So you got to check your hives once in a while. It's really important. You can't, I mean, you want to leave them alone. You don't want to mess with them too much, but you got to check periodically. And like I said, I did this. I have to go back and look, but it's been at least a month since I put that frame in there with larvae, and they did nothing. So, I don't know. It's been kind of a weird year. I've had a couple of them do that. I got a video. I requeened one over here. I got a video on that. So we'll just kind of leave this be, and I'll combine that with something, one of these smaller nukes as they grow. So anyways, any questions, comments, any questions, comments, or thoughts, leave them at the bottom. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are having the same issues, I know other people I've talked to said they're having issues too with this. So let me know in the comments below. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hit the button right there, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Support the channel. Ring the bell when you subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Thumbs up are greatly appreciated. Give me a thumbs up. Helps these videos pop up in searches faster, and I will talk to you guys really soon. All right, bye.